There's no shortage of bully cops who enjoy intimidating people and making reckless mistakes, but karma has a way of finding them. Just like this rookie cop who made the biggest mistake of his life and was caught instantly.
Southwatch is 5-6.
Rita Theory Dispatch. This is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment, and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, I need to have a unit come out here.
A rookie police officer was told to go home and shave, but then he realized he needed his body cam, so he decided to kick down his door. Now at this point, things are already intense, but he calls 911 and says someone broke into his home and did all that damage.
But yeah, like I said, I didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing, came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was gonna go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was gonna come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
yes,
was
sir.
at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir.
There's a reason he's a rookie. His story doesn't match up, and the officer saw this was all bullshit.
What's this one load? I'll have my chemicals right here. Dispatch right there. 621, I was at Walmart. 642 was when I got back here. 646-ish was when I called dispatch.
Okay. This is you leaving Walmart
Yes, sir.
with a bag in your hand.
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
You bought candy with your card?
With tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. Spend more money.
Okay. So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life,
Yes, sir.
okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door, okay? That's when we gotta help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish, okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me, okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have, be 100% honest with me, bud, okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay, it's not the end of the world, man, but I need you to be straight with me, okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's all right. But here's the thing, man, when you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy, Munoz. Hey dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably gonna be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you were going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. Okay. So why did you kick it?
Did get locked.
He knows he's screwed up. That's why he's tumbling over his words. This would have all been better if he didn't file a false report. But here we are, and he's already making a career-ending mistake, it seems.
You got locked out and couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
It was all that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. All right. Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay?
This is pretty much where it's confirmed he is fired for making a false report. He even gives him a talk, pretty much saying, your career is fucked.
Now keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future, but you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime. All right? I think maybe, you're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now.
Does anyone else feel secondhand embarrassment from this interaction?
But these things happen. You're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call, and this could be an important life lesson. Okay? But at the same time, now, with our department anyway, your credibility, not so good. Okay? I'm just being straight with you. So, I want you to keep that in mind in the future, regardless of what you get into, but if it's law enforcement, you gotta be 100% right from the very get-go. Okay? Did you buy that belt?
Randolph tickets.
Randolph gave it to you. I'm gonna take all the department issued stuff, so let's gather that up, okay? You got patches, corporal stripes.
But that one I took off the jacket.
Oh, okay. Let me get your uniform shirt. You got a backpack?
The backpack is in the vest.
Oh, okay. What else do we got? Oh, this is all department stuff?
This is for our radio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man.
Imagine jeopardizing your entire career just to save a few bucks. Shirley got riddance early in his career.
You want to keep that belt, or you want to just give it back to Pat?
I'll keep the belt. Yeah, because you said you didn't want it anymore, so.
Okay, no problem. Oh, wait, that hold it. Is there any other department issue stuff that you can think of?
No, sir. Everything was in the box or on me.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't made a misdemeanor arrest since who knows when. So we'll figure that out when we get over there. Okay, but like I said, I'm gonna go as easy on you as I possibly can. Okay, and we'll get it figured out. They got somebody on the way?
He hasn't answered me yet. I tried calling him.
6:33 Riddles.
That might help.
6:33 Riddles. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see you in a bit. All right, bye.
Copy. Thank you, and be around to 33 location.
Is there any way to secure this right now?
And if you thought this rookie wasn't having a bad day, here's something that will solidify that he is indeed having a terrible one, because he's getting put under arrest.
You can take your phone with you, bud. I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay.
All I can touch is the side and the wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
Wallet and nothing in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yep. So, you didn't put it in your car, right?
I don't think so. No.
Where'd you set your mail down at?
Back here on the TV.
What do you say?
14. Said something 14.
Break off or something?
6:15 confirming you want 13 to break off.
14.
14 and 15 are clear. He said. I thought it said break off.
15 and 33 top location.
He's done?
Yes.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
The awkward silence that follows tells the whole story. This could have all easily been avoided too.
Shit. Just hang tight for a bit.
While this was satisfying to watch, look at these cowardly cops who are too afraid of a video camera.
What are you guys doing? Filming? Or what? Just like 10. That's it? Yeah, that's fine. You like it? never seen one girl fucking. Exactly. I like this.
Me, I can see you heading out there.
Any reason you're filming?
Lima.
Don't want to answer any questions? What about you? You want to answer any questions? Or?
They heard this. They stated that those two were.
You can get off that car.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for doing the right thing. All right, you guys are done now.
Go.
Yeah.
For what?
I'm asking you to leave the
I have not done the thing.
I'm asking you to leave private property now. Get out of the lot. You have police business here?
Yes.
I'm asking you. Okay. You can go to the lobby, but you cannot go to the lobby. You can leave.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm not asking you.
Okay, well,
Are you here for police business?
Does it matter?
Yes. You're now in a private lot and you're being asked to
Where's
leave
the
up
sign?
the road.
Where's the sign?
I'm telling you now.
It doesn't
Go.
matter.
Leave
No,
this.
no.
Let's go.
No. It's
Off
not how
the
this
property,
works.
please.
It's not how this works.
Let's go.
It's not.
I'm not asking you. Get off the property.
I'm not.
The cops aren't amused in the slightest by Daniel. It doesn't take the cops long to threaten him with arrest.
You're not going to be out here with private with officers.
Where are your signs?
Okay. I'm telling you.
Where are your signs?
There are no signs. But
Exactly.
you're being given a
allowed to
lawful order to disperse.
What law?
Disorderly conduct. You're being given. Yes. Let's go.
If you want here, disorderly conduct.
Let's go.
Come on, disorderly conduct.
Let's go.
You want to call it? Let's do it.
Let's go.
You want to call it? Let's do it. Because I'm doing nothing wrong. No.
Why you got to come out here and bust balls?
Bust balls? You came out here. I was doing nothing wrong.
Okay, you're out here filming people's
I'm
personal
allowed
cars.
to.
Okay.
Again, what?
Do you
so,
have anything
so
better
I'm allowed
to do than come
Then
here and do
thank
this?
you. I'm not going to answer
All
any more questions. I'm going to
Let's go.
continue doing what I was doing.
Touching me?
You're touching me? You're touching me?
Off the property.
Stop touching me, please.
Off the
Stop
property.
touching me, please.
It doesn't. I have been asked to leave.
It doesn't matter. You
You're
can't
being
just
asked
ask
to leave. Yes, you can.
Listen, time out.
Yes,
You
you
know
can.
you can't.
You want to come in for police business? come
Listen,
in
no.
for police
It doesn't.
business.
I don't even need police business.
Okay.
Even if I wasn't here for police business, it doesn't matter. You need to go do your homework.
Okay, I'm doing my homework.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you need to go read the
leave
laws.
the property,
No. I need to commit a crime for you to have me leave public property. This is
You are
not
now
private.
being given a lawful order
No,
to leave
law
the
for-
property
I
by
need-
a
what's the
police
law?
officer. Okay, trespass.
That's not. No. You can't trespass me for public property when I haven't broken a law.
Okay,
Come on.
Are you here for police business?
I just told you I was.
Okay, then what is the police business you're
I don't
here
need
for?
to tell you.
Yes, you do.
No, I
You're not
don't.
here for police business.
I don't
That's
need
what
to
it
tell.
is.
All right, I'm not going to answer any more questions, and I'm standing right here until I'm ready to go inside.
And we're gonna stand right here with you.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got all I do. I got till 7 o'clock in the morning.
Can you start touching me?
Can you? No.
I'm allowed to move.
Okay, and so am I.
Okay, just keep touching me.
Let's go.
Jay, take your camera out.
Let's go.
As if berating and threatening him with fabricated charges wasn't enough, this corrupt cop couldn't resist acting out even as he's walking off the property.
You don't need to be on
If
the
you had a reason and you could really arrest me, you already would have done it.
It's Saturday, and I don't feel like leaving downstairs all weekend. I really don't.
I don't believe that.
This is
This
got
is
no
what?
need to be down here, dude.
I can be. Yes, I do.
What
I'm
is
not
your
going to tell
police
you,
business
but I
to
can be here.
What is your police business?
I'm doing what I need to do.
Okay.
So
if you go near a personal car,
I'll go near whatever.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you.
No, if you go
I'm
near-
going to tell
you
you.
can
I'm
stay
done.
there any- you can
No,
do
no.
any
Because now I
you
can
want.
stay here and now I can do that.
Because I got better shit to do than just
No,
sit here
because
and
now
deal with
you're
No, you
wrong.
know, so I
I
got
can
better- I got
record
better
those
things to
cars.
do
I
with
can
you.
record any
Okay.
car in this parking lot
If
I
I
want.
catch you touching a vehicle or trying to open a door, I'm gonna arrest you.
Now it goes to that. Did you see me do that before you touched
No,
me
but
and did
if
all
I-
that
if
shit?
I catch you doing it.
Did you see me?
Because I got
do
better
it?
shit to do, dude.
That's
Sit
what
down
you
here
keep
and deal
saying,
with
but
this
you're
stuff.
out here.
Okay.
You
Not
would never
gonna-
came out here if you had something better
What I
to do.
say, if you need something, come up into the lobby and deal with it.
I'll be out
Other
there
than
when I'm
that,
ready.
We're all set.
Thank you.
The cop obviously seems to have had his ego hurt, despite this auditor being completely respectful. He even takes a jab as Daniel walks off.
Go find something better to do with your life.
Me?
I'm sorry.
You're the one that came running outside like you're f***ing some tough guy, you clown.
What a waste of time. Go back.
No, I'm a waste of time. That's why you're out here wasting time. Bunch of geniuses. You know, now leave them. After you already touched me, you loser. How many times did you touch me, you clown? How many? That's why you're doing shit, because you can't. You're on your personal cars right now. What are you going to do? And I didn't even look at them before. Now I will.
Daniel and the officer have another nasty spat with each other, however. Daniel had the upper hand in that argument. But after trying to ignore the whole situation, Daniel decided he should get inside and talk to somebody with a higher rank.
Out of curiosity, why? I mean, Saturday night, you guys can't go somewhere, hang out, like, we decided tonight was the night to film the police department parking lot. Yeah, it's a hobby.
Oh, can I help you?
Yeah, you're the supervisor?
One of them, yeah.
So I was outside, walking through your parking lot, taping. Your officers, 3 of them came out. Supervisor started pushing me around, giving unlawful orders.
Giving out what kind of orders?
Unlawful. Kept trying to tell me I'm trespassing and I'm disorderly when I wasn't doing anything.
Well, it's a lawful order.
Yeah, if you're doing it.
So
If you're committing that crime, it's a lawful order, but when you're not.
Oh, if you read the statute for trespass first, after giving a lawful order,
Yeah, you have to be committing a crime.
regardless if it's posted or not.
No, but you have to be committing a crime to be trespassing on public property.
All right, well, I'm not going to argue with you on that.
Oh, you're just like the rest of them. I need 3 complaint forms, and how do I request that body cam footage?
Have to go do an FOI.
Through here, though? Or where? Town hall?
He decides that these corrupt officers had gone too far encroaching on his First Amendment rights. Adamantly requesting 4 complaint forms, Daniel makes good use of these. An internal investigation led to an 8-day suspension and mandated retraining for Lieutenant Joshua Bergeson, who can be seen in body camera footage blocking and pushing Kokoska in an attempt to force him to leave. Daniel's experience was troubling to watch, but the tyrants landed themselves in hot water by going against the law.
Next, watch how these officers destroyed their careers by unlawfully arresting an innocent man. In the early morning of July 4th, 2024, John Sexton was out for a walk with his son in Watonga, Oklahoma. This is when he was confronted by Officer Joaquin Montoya.
Hey, how you doing today? Yeah, where you heading off to? Just walking. Any specific location? Okay. Is this your son?
Yes.
All right. Hey, what's your name?
You can tell him my name.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Johnny.
Johnny. All right. All right, Johnny. Where you come from?
Just walking around.
Just walking around.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoying this weather.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, we're checking up on you, man. You know.
Just walk around. What the heck is this deal?
Found it a little bit suspicious, you know. So,
what?
just walking around.
Walking around is a little bit suspicious?
I mean, technically not really, but I mean, it is pretty early in the morning. Just wondering what was going on.
That's what we do. We get up early in the morning.
You got your ID on you?
What do I need an ID for?
Because I just asked you for it.
I don't need to show my ID.
Okay, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to take you to jail for failure to identify, because I've identified that you've been walking around down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we do that.
No, you're not. Give me your ID.
This is Officer Monty Goodwin, and what he's about to do would end up traumatizing John's son for life.
You've been walking around down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we do that.
No, you're not. Give me your ID.
I don't have my ID on me because it's at the house.
Okay, what's your name and date of birth?
Huh?
What's your name and date
I don't
of
know,
birth?
but you can't run. I don't have. This is a state where I don't have to show my
Okay,
ID.
turn around.
You're gonna do this in front of my son?
Yeah, turn around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turn
This
around.
is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need to. Here, let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video. What are you doing to my son? Bro, this is son, it's okay, okay?
It's good.
Bro, I promise you you're gonna pay for this. Are you serious?
Yeah, turn
This
around.
is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need to. Here, let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video. What are you doing to my son? Bro, this is up. Son, it's okay, okay? Bro, I promise you you're gonna pay for this.
You think?
Yeah, I promise you that. We're walking around, there's nothing suspicious, there's nothing criminal. I don't have my ID on me, I told you that.
And what did I tell you?
And you just slammed me on the ground because I was trying to record. What are you rolling me on the ground for? Dude, this is ridiculous. Man, look what you're doing to my fucking son. There's my phone right there, too. You're a punk ass bitch, you know that? Dude, I can't even believe you're doing this to my son because we was walking around on 4th of July.
Have a seat and I'll talk to you.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hey, buddy. He's just gonna find out who he is, all right? And then hopefully we'll go from from there, all right?
It's a miracle the tyrant cop didn't arrest the kid for not identifying himself. The pig officer then returns to talk to the kid whose father he just assaulted.
Hey, buddy, come here. You're okay. Listen to me. You're okay. Hey, quit crying. People that don't want to identify typically are involved in criminal activity.
According to this cop, everyone who doesn't identify themselves is a criminal. Reminds me of what people of a certain region used to do back in the day. The officer proceeds to cop-splain to John.
I've known this individual to be involved in thefts in the city of Canton.
There has been no criminal activity.
Okay, listen to me.
Bro, we were just walking, and when you
Okay,
came up,
so listen.
you didn't hear what he said.
Shut
when
up
he
and
first came
listen
up,
for
though,
a
did
minute.
you?
No, shut up and
Okay,
listen.
what?
Okay. So I saw y'all walk down the alley behind the... I saw y'all when I was headed into the office. Walk down, walk across the street.
Yes, sir.
Then I got my unit ready. While getting my unit ready, man, I see y'all back in the alley you left from, okay?
We will always walk from that alley around. That's
Okay.
our house is around that. Is that why we do that? I promise. We do it every morning. I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
So here's the thing. That's fine and dandy, man. But listen, we have people that are going down up and down these alleys, spray painting and tearing shit up.
Yes, sir. I understand that.
Okay? It's the 4th of July, man.
But
Okay,
if he would have came up and
stop,
said something
stop,
like,
stop.
but he just goes, I've been called for, what do you say, investigation of something. And I was like, what?
Yeah, okay, so here's the deal, though. Listen, when I got there, I didn't play games with you. I asked you what y'all were doing. You said, okay. I've worked here. Yeah, and that's fine, dude. I love it that you're out with your kid. But it is a little odd, okay? So when I ask you for your ID, you say, I don't have any ID. So what's your name and date of birth? That's all you have to give me. Give me your name and date of birth. What is your name and date of birth?
I know, but it's just because
No, this is your last offer.
You're asking me right now? I thought you were saying my name is John Sexton, 123086.
Okay, set tight. 1230 of 86.
The 4th of July. What a day to completely step on someone's rights. A real embodiment of the American spirit right there. As one tyrant interrogated John, the other one tried to calm the kid down.
Hey, do you watch a lot of Ninja Turtles?
No, I want my dad.
Yeah, he's right there. Don't worry about it. Look, he's gonna be all right. I'm sorry. Bad choice of words, my bad.
This interaction is sure to teach the kid about the rights he can exercise. What a commendable cop. Let's get back to the other idiot officer who's giving John some lessons about the law.
Okay, listen, man. As long as you don't have like a bad warrant, I don't want to take you to jail. I don't like taking people to jail. I don't like doing what I had to do to you in front of your kids. But you caused it. All you had to do was provide the information asked. Listen. Shut up and listen just a minute. We had reasonable enough suspicion to identify you. That's all that matters.
But if I did criminal activity.
Yeah.
But I didn't do no criminal activity.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't do nothing criminal walking with my son.
Okay. It's not criminal, but we still have reasonable enough suspicion to identify you.
And if I want to give the ID, I can.
No, it's not a if the state is not a if you want to state.
It's a state that they can ID you at any time?
This is not a shall ID state, but once you're being detained, and
what was I being detained for?
Criminal, like we don't know what's going on, but we can call it criminal activity.
That's not, but I didn't do criminal activity, sir. That was
okay, man.
Thrown down like that in front of my son.
I didn't even throw you down, if you want to know the truth.
You did, and
no.
you rolled me on the ground, sir.
I rolled you on the ground to...
2 times.
I just making sure you don't have any weapons in there, bro.
No, that was just a little overdue when a kid's right there. That's all I'm saying.
Well, don't you think maybe next time a cop says, hey, what's your name?
I don't have my ID, though. That's what I was telling you. I don't have it on me.
But I did ask you what your name and date of birth is. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about it, Mr. Sexton. But here's the thing, man. Typically, when a cop's out with somebody and they don't want to identify, it leads us to believe that you are involved in more criminal activity than we need to. So that's why you heard me saying what I was saying, because I'm narrating for the camera. This is not my first day on the job, okay?
Why is he out 6 o'clock in the morning with his kid?
Says he gets up every morning at 4 and walks around. You ever seen him?
No.
Me neither.
No, and I call out those when I bring duty.
Yeah.
I purposely drive down.
I don't think I'm out of the scope of my job, do you?
No. I mean, we've been told to extra patrol because of issues in the alleys, and now we're checking out somebody that's in the same fucking alley.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got break-ins, we've got graffiti, reports of drug stuff.
Yeah.
After confessing his sins to another officer and realizing he couldn't hold John any longer, the tyrant finally showed some mercy.
That was clear. Okay, man, have a good night. See? I'm not dumb, am I? People usually have warrants that don't want to identify.
I know, but they've been on there for 10 years. Like, literally, they're just for tickets.
Okay.
That's all they are.
Well, here's the thing, though. Are you aware of what they're doing now? So now that I've advised you, they're all supposed to put a check mark on them or whatever, so the next time somebody checks out with you, guess what? There's a good chance you might go to jail for them, so you might want to start getting a hold of them counties and take care of it.
Yeah, you got to get a hold of them now, they say. They used to just put warrants out, but they said if you get a hold of them and you can't pay it, they'll work with you to not put one out. But
yeah, but here's the
this
deal.
was from 10 years ago. That's the reason
a
why
lot
they're
of
out,
you,
yeah.
a lot of you guys have strung them out so long now that they're saying, hey, guess what?
Sit them out?
Nope, yep, you can come set them out.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Come on, son.
Hey.
You're supposed to be in there, son. Come on. You can't play in there. That's not ours, okay? We'll go home and pay.
All right, so listen, you guys, we don't mind you getting out walking around, but when the police officers ask you who you are, you better tell them, okay?
Come on, let's go.
I'll put these up for you.
Just another day at the office for this tyrant, but this incident sent shockwaves in the community. A city meeting was held, and after severe backlash, the city manager was demoted to an intern role, while the mayor and vice mayor resigned. Officer Goodwin was fired from his position, and he's looking down the barrel of a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. While those officers were fired, the next group had no idea they were about to be dismantled by a vigilant auditor.
How are you doing? What's going on with you following me? Are you an investigator of some sort?
Can I ask why you pulled me over, sir?
I pulled you over because the young ladies came over there and said you've been following her since she left the airport yesterday. So I want to know who you are.
Have I committed a crime?
No, but I'm conducting an investigation. Have you been following that young lady? I mean, if you're an investigator, investigate away. But if you're somebody harassing her or stalking her, that's against the law. Me pulling you over to find out who you are is me doing my job.
You mind getting that light out of my eyes?
Sir, it's nighttime. I don't know you from Adam's house cat. I don't know if you have weapons in here.
You see both my hands right here.
Well, I don't know if you have weapons in here, man. So I'm gonna keep my flashlight right here where it is. I don't have it in your face. That would be in your face. I have it down. I'm trying to show you that respect. I'm illuminating the vehicle for my safety. Now, would you agree that I've answered every question you've asked me? And all I asked you was one simple question.
Am I free to go?
No, you are not. Not until I find out who you are. I'm conducting an investigation. Do you have your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance on you?
Have you pulled me for a traffic violation, sir?
No, sir. I've already explained that to you. Now, you can play the back and forth rigmarole all you want to. I've explained to you why I pulled you over.
Okay, and
the
you
young
didn't
lady
have, you didn't have
said that you've
PC. I'm not suspected of committing a
The
crime.
probable cause is that you've been following this young lady, and she.
You know that, sir? Did you see that? Did you see that, deputy?
Came back by. Why'd you come back by?
I don't have to answer questions.
Okay, you don't have to answer questions. Okay, you do have to identify yourself, sir.
Sir, if you suspect me of committing a crime or about to commit a crime, I have to identify myself. You have no probable cause to pull me for a traffic violation. I asked you why you pulled me.
Because the young lady said that you've been following her since yesterday.
The PI's name was Mike, and he had conducted multiple interrogations of hardened criminals. He wasn't going to allow himself to be bullied by some thugs with badges.
You believe everything everyone says to you?
I'm conducting an investigation.
Okay. Will you conduct right away, sir? At this point in time, I elect to not say anything. I elect to speak to say anything without having my attorney present. That would be Eric Friday.
Call him. Call him. Tell him to come up here. We're at the 8100 block of Arlington Express.
Just so you're aware, you're being videotaped.
I do not care. Do you get my good side? My right side is usually my best side.
Yeah, there's no good side on the cop's face.
Well, you're one of those people.
Yeah, it's one of those people. Yeah, and you're one of those people, right? Gun and badge for an extra rice, right?
No, it doesn't grant me an extra rice.
Yeah.
But
How about you do your job and honor your oath?
Telling me that somebody's been following her since yesterday? Yeah, I'm gonna investigate.
Yeah, and you just take everything everyone comes up to you. Okay, I just had someone pull a gun on me. You gonna go investigate that?
I sure would. Who pulled the gun on you?
Yeah.
Who pulled the gun on you? Someone pull a gun on you?
I don't answer questions, Deputy.
You don't answer questions. You just stalk young ladies. Just stand by them.
The deputy went against policy and didn't identify himself. He instead called his buddies to help his feelings from getting hurt.
Your name and badge number, Deputy? Your name and badge number, Deputy? Well, the guy that pulled me's leaving. The guy that pulled me over is leaving. Am I free to go, Deputy? Am I free to go?
No, sir, not yet.
What am I being detained for, sir?
When I get around to get my car where it needs to be, I'll explain to you.
Hey, buddy, what's going on here?
Name and badge number, sir?
Simpson 66190.
Masinsin, M-A-S-I-N-S-I-N. Sir, I'd like to know why I'm being detained.
So someone's saying that you're claiming your stock in it. Are you an investigator or anything?
Okay, let me make this clear, sir. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm not giving you gentlemen a hard time.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So I'm gonna roll this window up, okay?
Okay.
I'd like to know.
Someone's alleged.
Let me speak for a moment, sir. No disrespect.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like for you to articulate what crime you suspect me of committing, or what crime you suspect me of about to commit.
No, we just have a reasonable suspicion to figure out what's going on here.
No, sir. So you don't get to detain me to figure out if I've committed a crime, sir. The law and the statute states, in order for you to detain me, you must have reasonable, articulable suspicion that either I have committed.
Yeah, we have probable cause.
What is your probable cause?
We got a complaint that we got that the red.
That's not probable cause, sir. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Stalking.
And you suspect me of committing stalking?
That's why I want to know. Were you anywhere near this? Near this?
I don't answer questions.
Do you know who she is?
I do not answer questions.
She has no idea.
If you're going to articulate that you suspect me of committing a crime and have reasonable suspicion of that.
If you don't agree with it, if you don't agree with our probable cause.
Your name and badge number, sir?
Sir, what's your name?
Your name and badge number, sir?
Are you going to remember?
How about all of you being recorded? I've got 4 cameras in this truck. You're required by policy to issue your name and badge number. I'm going to ask you what. I'm speaking to this gentleman right now. I'll get your name and badge number in a minute. Your name and badge number.
0051.
They had no crime to pin on the guy, yet they persisted in pushing him. These tyrants just cannot accept that they were wrong and move on with their day. Mike was reaching his limit with these corrupt pigs. The officers were left stunned. He was completely right.
There is 19 unsolved murders in this city, okay? You've got much better things to do to fuck with me, okay? I'm not a threat to anyone. What? Sir, there's 5 cops here. The gentleman that pulled me, and if he had any reasonable articulable suspicion, is no longer here. I'm assuming, I don't know where he is or where he's gone. You 3 gentlemen have no first-hand information. No first-hand information. This officer that pulled me over said he spoke with some individual that says apparently I was doing something that was classified as harassment.
No, we said. We didn't say you.
You didn't say that. I said that officer.
That your vehicle was pulled.
Now, were you here? See this camera here?
Yes.
That officer stood here and said he spoke to a woman that said I was harassing her and following her for days. I didn't say you 3. The black gentleman, the gentleman that was here a few moments ago, that has now left the scene. So once again, gentlemen, hold on. Let me calm down.
Go ahead.
They were bothering a PI while they could have been hunting down real criminals. It's almost like these officers were scared to tackle any real crimes.
Once again, gentlemen, if you have a reasonable articulate suspicion of me committing a crime or about to commit a crime, you have a right to detain me, ask me for my ID, which I will oblige you with, as I'm required by law. Short of that standard, you are illegally detaining me. I've asked to be free to go, and you are telling me until I give you some information, I'm not free to go. That is a violation of my rights, sir. Do you understand that?
Please going to give us your ID. That's all I need.
You know what, guys? I would love to give it to you because I used to be one of them. But because I'm aware of my rights and because of my life experiences with law enforcement, I choose to exercise my rights. Not to be difficult, sir. You guys have much more better things. See, that's just it, because people don't know their rights. And because LEOs, I don't know you three gentlemen personally. I quit a department because I ratted out the crook cops that worked with me. Okay? I'm sick of it. The corruption is everywhere. Every single cop in this nation is a liar. All right? I used to be one of them.
And you're calling 3 of us liars.
Yes, sir. If you're going to stand here and tell me you've never falsified tweets, twisted a report just for your benefit, or provided false information, or saw one of your fellow brothers in blue violate someone's rights or do something wrong, by the mere fact of you withholding that information and not going to your supervisor makes you a liar. In your life, you've never, ever lied. You've never, ever lied in your entire life.
Well, that's something that you're talking as a police officer or as a human being?
As a police officer, you've never lied in your life. Sir, you're allowed to lie in investigations. The Supreme Court has ruled you're allowed to lie. So your credibility just went out the window for me. I'm a certified interrogator, buddy. Don't sit here and play this game with me. You just lost your credibility. Now, any respectable person would say, of course I've lied. I've lied in the line of duty. I've lied in my personal life. Yeah. I got more integrity in my finger, buddy, than you've got in your whole body.
Okay, sir, back to my original question
Yes,
when
sir.
I first got here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you following somebody?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
Yes, you're free to go.
Thank you.
I bet the officers regret pulling the guy over now. They got nothing on him, but got some sweet scolding. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we witnessed corrupt and power-hungry cops abuse their authority and face immediate consequences they didn't see coming. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and stay tuned for what's next. Like this next video, which is just as intense if not more, so make sure to check it out right here.